Zekas from YoChicago again, continuing my drive around of Uptown. I'm now on the 4400 block of Clifton. Kind of the southeastern corner of an area that was, for a while, known as Sheridan Park. Sheridan Park's on the National Register of Historic Places due to its collection of turn-of-the-century architecture. Looking over to the east, you can see parts of the Wilson Yard development. Sheridan Park has a mix of fairly sizable old apartment buildings, six flats, single-family homes. It's gone through a number of names over time. There was an attempt for a while to rebrand it as Ravenwood East. We're now on Sunnyside, headed west on Sunnyside. It's part of Truman College over on the right there. People held out great hopes for Truman College when it opened in the 70s. A theory that it would almost magically transform Uptown, pieces of Uptown. That didn't happen. It's a large condo conversion over on my left. You can't see. And you can see some of the beautiful six flats along here. Classic old Chicago Greystone six flats. Always been one of the more desirable forms of housing. First with landlords who would live in one, rent the other five, sometimes to relatives, and generally be able to live rent-free in their unit if they structured everything right. This is Wilson Avenue. Once a classic gathering spot for whores and pimps and drug dealers. Largely cleaned up. These are beautiful streets with beautiful architecture. The guys who had the vision to spend the money first landmarking and then marketing and rehabbing Sheridan Park can see their vision coming to a fruition at a certain level now. Randy Langer was one of those guys. He poured his heart and soul into turning this area around. I don't think it was ever a big financial success for Randy. Didn't have the financial kind of staying power that is necessary to really make an impact on an area like this. Although Randy made an impact, there's no question about that. But seeing it through from the pioneering days to the days when the big payoffs take place can take serious money in a place like Sheridan Park. Now approaching Lawrence. And the cemetery up ahead. Cemetery is an amenity that helps define Sheridan Park in many ways. Okay, this is Malden, and we're now headed south in the 4700 block of Malden. Aldrin was one of the real battleground streets in the effort to turn Sheridan Park around. At one point, some of the WAGs calculated that there were more homeless people living in abandoned cars along here than there were yuppies moving into the newly renovated apartments. But you can see from the flower boxes hanging from the balconies, a new era of prosperity has taken over along here. The 46th Ward Alderman, Helen Schiller, whose base at one time was the homeless and the poor, still have a large vacant lot left here. It's unusual. Worked mightily to retard the change that was inevitable in Sheridan Park and Uptown. She's no longer as serious a barrier to growth and change as she was at one time. The demographics of her ward have changed. Westbound on Wilson once again. Clark Street is the western boundary of Sheridan Park up ahead. Eastern boundary is going to be either Broadway or Racine, depending on what point you're at. Little street vendor out on the sidewalk there. I've noticed more of those on the north side than there used to be in years past. Push carts are a poppin', especially in Rogers Park. Sheridan Park has a wee bit of topography by the standards of Chicago. There are slight ups and downs. See new construction mixed in with old Six Flats. And this one's sporting a for sale sign as this one called Beacon Hill on the opposite side, a Six Flat condo conversion. Another courtyard condo conversion over to the left. There are half a dozen new conversion and development efforts along Beacon at this point. You can see over there, I'm not sure, some of the single-family homes on Beacon. They sell in the $1 million plus range.